Did you know that Sebas, our favorite butler, is different from other NPCs in Nazarick? This happens because Touch Me didn't write a backstory, a past, or a storyline for him, like the other NPCs have. He doesn't have any of that. He was created to live from that point forward, without carrying a past. And because of this, he has acquired most of the characteristics of his creator, which is why he is very similar to Touch Me in terms of personality and principles. Sebas is a character built on his morals and personality, since he doesn't have a past of experiences to develop him. In Overlord, a lot of content is cut, forgotten, or hasn't appeared yet, but I'm here to talk about them for you. After all, I really like Overlord, and I'm committed to making the best videos I can to my viewers, so don't waste time and join the great community to get the best of the otaku world. In second place, did you know that there is another type of adventure in the New World? In the New World, there is a job similar to adventurers, but they complete their missions on their own, without going to the guild, and they work unofficially. They are called workers. Usually their area of activity involves taking on illegal jobs, and sometimes even criminal ones. And we have seen for ourselves in the anime groups of workers on such shady missions. In other animes, this would be called the Assassin's Guild or something similar. In third place, did you know that Mars staff is one of, if not the heaviest, equipment among the Guardians of Nazarick? Exactly. The wooden staff that Mer carries may look light since it's a thinner piece of wood, but it is extremely heavy. It is called the Shadow of Yggdrasil, being made from a branch of the World Tree itself, Yggdrasil. In addition to being extremely resistant and robust, it is also extremely heavy, surprising many people and even catching enemies off guard when Mer uses it as a club. In fourth place, did you know that Ainz Ooal Gown possesses 11 world items of the 20 that exist? In Yggdrasil there were only 20 world-class items, which were the most powerful and legendary items in the game, reigning supreme over all other items. Among them, the guild Ainz Ooal Gown owns 11 of them, having more than the half. It is also well known that some of these world items made their way to the New World, and thanks to this, at various points in the series, we have had the opportunity to see them in action. And being the most powerful items in the entire series, the fact that Ainz possesses 11 of them shows the immense power he could wield through them in the New World. In fifth place, did you know that Regret Bears Carral is a former member of the adventure group Blue Roses? For those who don't know, Regret is an acquaintance of the Platinum Dragon Lord himself, and her first appearance in the series was alongside him, which is another cool fact for ya. She is not only an important character in the story, being one of the Ancient 13 heroes, but she was also a member of the Blue Roses, the adventure group to which Evil Eye belongs, and which is quite active in the series, appearing at various moments with its characters. In sixth place, did you know that Gazav Stronov is greedy? We know Gazav well. He is considered the most powerful human in the world, and was the bodyguard of the king of his ties. A common thing you may notice is him giving money to people, or simply having money in his hands. But beyond that, Gazav has a hobby of collecting money, creating a stash of money in a fantasy world. Yes, he's greedy. In seventh place, did you know that Ainz managed to kill the air itself? In the 12th episode of the first season, Ainz killed absolutely everything within a 100-meter radius around him during his fight against Shalltear. By using the spells The Goal of All Life is Death and Banshee's Cry, and combining them, he achieved an incredible powerful attack. His attack was so powerful that it ended up killing the air itself, transmuting the ground into sand and dust, which explains why in the next episode they were fighting in a sand field. This is because the ground died in Ainz's attack. In 8th place, did you know that Nigredo's room is a nursery? You might not know this if you have only watched the anime, but Nigredo's room is like a nursery, where she has a baby doll that is the same size as a newborn. She cares for this doll with maternal compassion, to the point of even attacking others who might cause disturbances with her baby or something similar, even though it is just a doll. It goes so far that whenever Ainz needs her for something, he has to give her a new doll, which she sees as a baby, so she can calm down enough to listen to others, as she is usually quite unstable and needs to be suited first. In 9th place, did you know that Shalltear has outfits that match her fetishes? Viroroncino, who is the supreme being of Nazarick that created Shalltear, didn't just give her one outfit like others. He gave Shalltear a variety of styles and outfits, but not only that, he made them to match her fetishes. In other words, each outfit Shalltear wears corresponds to one of her fetishes, and you know she has several fetishes, right? So my question is, what fetish does her regular red dress? If you know, leave a comment. In 10th place, did you know that Ainz can steal other people's powers? You might not know this, but aside from being extremely powerful and talented on his own, Ainz can also steal from others. Through the ring called the Shooting Star, a rare item that grants wishes to its user, Ainz can steal other people's talents, whether it be a magical, intellectual, physical, or any other kind of ability you can imagine. This opens up a variety of paths and opportunities for Ainz to follow with her wishes. In 11th place, did you know that Shalltear has an item that prevents her death? Among the many high-level items she carries, being one of the most powerful in Nazarick, one of them can prevent the vampire's death. Peroronchino, the supreme being who created Shalltear, gave her an item that can instantly resurrect her if she dies. This allows her to prevent her death and even use it strategically to fit her purposes and plans. In 12th place, and speaking of Shalltear's death, as everyone knows, she died during her confrontation with Ainz in the 3rd season, when she was being controlled by a world item belonging to the slain theocracy. I think this is well known, but if you didn't know yet, it costs Ainz 500 million Yggdrasil gold coins from his treasury room just to revive Shalltear. And honestly, I don't think Shalltear has paid for this life until today, and at this rate she might have to turn to some medieval moneylender to pay off the money spent to resurrect her. And although it was a lot of money, Nazarick still has plenty more saved, so it is cool. In 13th place, do you remember Unpetif Crocodile? This guy is one of the leading members of the 8 Fingers of Aristides, a criminal organization involved in various crimes. As many of you already know, he is homosexual, but what you might not know is that during the episode 9 of the 2nd season, he wanted to molest and violate Klimb. His intentions there were simple: to abuse Klimb and then cut off his head to send it to Renner as a perverted and twisted gift. In 14th place, did you know that Renner is completely insane? Not far off when it comes to perverse acts involving humans. Do you remember when she donated food to an orphanage, which seemed like a beautiful and noble act for a princess? Well, the food she donated was poisoned. She did this to lower her karma value and fulfill the requirements to unlock the seed of corruption, so she could finally transform into the Imp race, a demonic race. She used the orphanage children as a means for her great betrayal and transformation, making the poor children suffer for nothing. Now subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video, and comment as well so I can bring them more videos if you want. Now I'm out.